morning, everyone, and welcome to KC Live. I'm Michelle Davidson. I'm Michelle Davidson. And I'm Michelle Davidson. Thank you so much for spending part of your morning with us. The actors on Chicago Fire take us behind the scenes and show us how they prepare for a stunt. I'm having so much fun. You can change your look just like that. I have always wanted to be a redhead.
7 o'clock. What do we have at 7 o'clock tonight? We have our KC Live primetime special. I need more lipstick.
We're having a little bit of trouble with the vampire teeth. This has to be fun, getting to see each other once every year. All the guys come together. At least. You have 2 kids. Do you share your experiences with them?
My kids, they unfollow me.
I want you to talk while we're actually playing the game.
All right.
Is that okay? So
difficult for any man.
So while I do this, what are your holiday traditions other than going to see Krampus? Were you like 13 and talk deeper than your teachers? What kind of reaction did you get from the Catholic Church and from Catholics around the world? How important is touch in relationships for the folks that have been married for 10, 20, 30 years that maybe don't even hold hands as much as they used to? Everyone wants to know, how do you achieve that perfect curl or wave? Because it's a different technique. I can't capture your smirk.
It's not looking like me, Phil.
We need stomp, stomp, clap, clap, stomp, stomp.
Our audience gonna join us?
All right.
They play doctors on TV, but the actors of Chicago Med still want their actions to look as real as possible.
We have here our rib spreaders. I mean, and this is what you would find in a hospital. And
special effects artists create what looks like a surgery inside and out.
And there's here's your heart.
Let me see the heart.
Okay, hold on. Let me just.
Hand me the heart, Nick.
You can have my heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for that.
This would be perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, this is what every girlfriend in America wants right here. But from you, it's okay.
A good Midwest heart.
On the right.
Put them on our monitor and rapid transfuser.
The actors need to know the anatomy, how to hold the instruments, and how to work like a team.
I got it from here, man.
Nope.
So I had to do an episode in Chicago PD where I stitched a young man who had been shot. And it was a very sort of emergency type setting where I went to a household and did it on a kitchen table. So that's where I learned from Dr. Dennis.
They're trained by real Chicago doctors.
Change that King Airway to a formerly T2.
I'll get a line in the groin.
Are your parents proud that you're a doctor on television?
I finally made my parents proud.
Good for you. How did you train for this role? Was there a Chicago Med boot camp?
Yes, there was. Yes, there was. We got here, went straight to boot camp, went into the simulation rooms and, stuck mannequins with IVs and intubated them and did all kinds of things to them.
We actually got to be on your set and put our hands in the body parts and the gooey stuff.
Did you taste the blood?
No, I didn't taste the blood. Do you?
Why did you taste the blood?
Was I supposed to taste the blood? I didn't notice. No one told me to taste the blood. Really? This TV trilogy takes us inside a fire department, police station, and hospital where saving lives is a calling.
When you see up close what it's like to have somebody's life in your hands and the decisions you make on a moment-to-moment basis could have profound impact on a lot of other people, it's a pretty admirable way to spend your life,
You haven't seen even one?
Hand to God, Jay, I swear I keep meaning to.
Legendary TV producer Dick Wolf created Chicago Fire, then Chicago PD, and now Chicago Med. After decades writing shows like Law & Order, he knows how to tell a gripping and true-to-life story.
What I always say about his shows is that you sit down to be entertained, you get up having learned something.
I really want the doctors and the nurses to watch the show and be, feel represented.
Don't forget to check in to Chicago Med right here on your 41 Action News station. I'm backstage at the music hall where Newsies is on stage, and we're here with Jillian. It is your job to make sure all of those guys are properly dressed. What's it like for you?
It is. It's pretty rough because we have to make sure everything's clean and they get really stinky after every show. So we have to do tons of laundry, all the shirts get washed, we wash the hats, we wash the pants once a week, all that stuff to make it smell better. And they rip stuff because they're so athletic in the show, they're so physical, so we're constantly doing doing repairs.
Now you're gonna dress me like a newsie.
I am.
I'm ready to transform. What do you got?
All right, so we've got your top, so you're gonna wear a Henley and a shirt on top
Looks
of that.
good. Looks nicely worn. I'll take that from you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, a pair of knickers with suspenders. Okay, everything's
Done.
gonna tuck into those pants. All right, we'll give
Okay.
you a vest.
Cool vest. I can rock this look, right?
Fun,
Yeah.
some fun socks.
Perfect.
A couple hats to try.
All right. Here I go. Newsie, I'm ready to learn some choreography, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. Hey guys, I'm ready.
Hey.
Do you like a newsie?
You look amazing.
Demarius, Nick,
Yes.
you guys are actually the real deal.
Yeah.
Real newsies. What does it take to be a newsie?
I mean, it looks like you're already halfway there.
Halfway.
Yeah, it takes some limber, some stretching. She did a time step earlier, so I think we're on our way. You've got what it
Ready?
takes.
Okay, so what are you gonna teach me?
Well, we're going to teach you the paper dance from a great number Sees a Day. Our Tony Award-winning choreographer Chris Catelli choreographed this amazing dance where we're telling Pulitzer, like, we go on strike and we're like, hey, you can't control us. We're going to take advantage of you and we're going to take your papers and rip them apart, dance them, and then throw them at your face. And so that's what we're going to teach you today, the defiant, legendary
I can be
paper
defiant.
dance. Exactly. We can all do it. Just a little toughness.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. 5, 6.
5, 6.
Split your legs, 7, 8. Cross right, open. See, why did you tell me you forgot?
I thought I forgot, but once you're doing it,
she's nailing it. Then we're gonna cross left again. Cross left, open, right, open, left to the back, left to the front. Left face the back, left face the front. Circle, circle, switch, switch, switch. Up, down, and 8. Now we're gonna get the newspapers. Are you excited about that? We're
I'm
gonna
so
do
excited.
the newspapers, and it's gonna be great. Let's grab
We're
them.
gonna be great. Okay, here we go.
As you can see, the newspapers are already scored so that when we jump on them, we don't have a problem splitting them. Magic of theater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, split 7, 8. Left, open, right, open, left to the back, left to the front. Circle, circle, switch, switch, switch. Up, down, and strike. Yeah!
Good, thanks.
Oh, they were great. Wow. Okay, so what's next?
Well, you did really well. I really think you could be a newsie. You dance fantastically. You can tap. However, the other thing that you need to be in a musical, you really need to be able to sing. So let's see how you are with that.
Okay, let's do it.
Why don't we do a couple of scales? So just repeat after me. Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me.
That's not so good.
We need to work on that a little bit.
Tell me all about the great music in Newsies.
So Newsies is written by the Tony and Oscar award-winning composer Alan Menken. It's a fantastic score. Everyone loves the music. We won a Tony Award on Broadway for the score, and it's a really great evening at the theatre.
It's high energy and it's so much fun.
It's so much fun.
All right, let's let the real Newsies do it, right?
Yeah.
Take it away, guys.
Welcome home, smiley face, Gordo.
How do you think he got our address? That's an expensive bottle of wine. We should thank him.
Thank you so much.
We're all about bribery.
Okay. Well, I already love the film, so you don't need to bribe me.
All right then.
I'm kind of nervous about this.
Are you?
Well, you give really creepy gifts in the film.
I believe that the bad things in life, they can be a gift.
Thank you so much, guys. I love the concept of this film. It's something that we can all relate to. The idea that the past is never really in the past. What do you think the film's about?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, the film to me is about so much stuff. I tried to make one of the characters say this line that never really made it into the film because it seemed too much of the idea, but the fact that you're future is your past, and vice versa.
Did you reflect on your own past and bring that to the film?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Robin is presents as a kind of perfect wife, but then you realise that she talks about, you know, having issues with being socially awkward and being bullied at school, and all of her sort of compassion towards Gordo is possibly a bit of projection of assuming that he must be like her.
I'm sitting in the audience thinking, was I ever a jerk to someone? I mean, do you think about that? Like, did that make you?
I think about it every day. We went to school together.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, which one? Fairmont
Park.
Really?
Well, this one was a celebrity when he was in high school. How about you?
I definitely wasn't a celebrity. I used to watch Jason when I was in high school.
No.
Yeah, I was a big fan.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
And all the visits when you're alone. They used to call him Gordo the Weirdo.
It's beautifully crafted, a great story, but this is also your directorial debut. Did you get some advice from this one? I mean, you had bad words, you're directing a lot now. Well, no, did you have any advice?
I kept my mouth shut and hit my mark.
He did. It was like, you know, I was waiting for Jason to be like tapping me on the shoulder.
Here comes the problem, yeah.
Sure you really want to put that camera there? I've been there before and I know better.
Did you know that Simon was class president?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
You are a trifecta of talent, the three of you. Did you feed off of each other?
It is a bit of a three-headed monster, this film, and I think we're all kind of useless without the other one, because Joel constructed this carousel between the three of us of like, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, who's being patient, who's being understanding, who's processing the information, who's relaying that to the audience. It's kind of this wheel that we all kind of take turns, participating in.
Have you ever received any weird or odd gifts, since you're giving so many of them during this film?
The weirdest stuff I've ever really received is, is sort of these odd pictures drawn of me.
From strangers, from fans?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they look like me, but they sort of don't really look like me. But you can't fault how lovely it is that someone took the time.
Nice gesture. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't like to sort of throw the gift under the bus. It's beautiful, but it is a little bit odd when you get a gift from somebody you've never met before.
Well, thank you for this gift, and the film truly is a gift to watch. So
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Simon says.
You think you're done with the past, but the past is not done with you.
Ooh, the gift opens this weekend. Now be prepared for some jump scares. I may have screamed in the theater a few times, but there's not a lot of gore, which I appreciate that in a film. Exceptionally strong performances, a well-written script, and a film that makes you think about your own past.